Hey guys, I made broccoli cheddar soup. Let me show you how I did it. I took some fresh broccoli, about, I don't know, maybe 2 pounds. I didn't really read the label, to be honest, and just cut all the broccoli florets off of the stems. If you like the stems, keep them on, but we prefer to have just the florets. And so I cut all of the stems pretty close, to the floret off, and then made little bite-sized chunks because the broccoli will soften, but you don't want too big of a bite, of course. So I just went ahead and got all of the broccoli removed from the stalk and then cut the stems off, like I said, as close to the floret as I could. That's just the way that we like it. It's really just personal preference with most of this recipe. So just adapt it however you like it. So then I took about 2/3 of an onion. That's just an onion that I had in the fridge, so I was going to use it up, and cut that up real well. You can use as much onion as you like. I wouldn't probably do more than an onion for this size recipe. With 2/3, there was plenty, in my opinion. So that's just the way that I would like it. But if you want to double the recipe, or if you like a lot of onion, feel free to add more. That's just what I did. And then I took 3 cloves of garlic, and I'm just taking the skin off of those, and I'm going to go ahead and put those through to get that as fine as possible. I had some plant butter, a few tablespoons, like 3, and I'm just going to saute up the onions. And I had about a cup of frozen shredded carrots that I added in as well, along with some Kinder's buttery steakhouse seasoning and some pepper. You definitely don't need to add salt. There's plenty in the Kinder's, but use whatever seasonings you like. And then when those were getting pretty soft, I went ahead and added in the garlic. When that's fragrant, I added in 4 cups, which I did end up adding another cup a little bit later, of chicken stock. And then I brought that to a boil and added my broccoli, turned it down to a simmer, and let that cook until, your broccoli's about halfway done. And then I added in about 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And overall, I added in 2 cups of mild cheddar cheese, just a little bit at a time, stirring it, letting that melt, and then adding a little bit more. And then I added in some, about a cup of Swiss and Gruyere. It was already shredded that I had in the refrigerator, which I really liked the flavor. So I went ahead and added that as well. If you like it more cheesy, you can add more. It was definitely plenty cheesy in my opinion. And here's the finished product.